Good morning. Hopefully today I won't have all those issues that I had yesterday with stopping and starting because I couldn't edit it. But anyway, I'm doing an unboxing. I hope that you can see these. This is Gentle Jasmine, and yesterday I said I didn't know who it was by. That was kind of silly. It was a Disney production. Okay, so I'm not going to show the toolkit and all of that. I'm just going to show the canvas, and I'm going to show the drills. Okay, so I hope everything is going well with you all, and I hope that you can hear me clearly. All right, so here we have the toolkit, which I'm not going to go through, and we have the thank you card. So let's see, what kind of card did I get? Oh, there's no card. I guess because it's a Disney affiliate, I don't know. But anyway, there are 40 colors, 2 Z's, 3 L's, no AB's. Okay. All right, so let's open up the canvas and see what we've got going on here. Uh-oh. Look what I found inside the box. Can you see that? And it's a bronze. Okay. Okay, so I take that back. I was thinking because it was a Disney affiliate that there would be no card. But I was wrong. Okay, so let's look at the colors. These are the colors. Hope you can see that. A lot of blue. A lot of blue. Lavender. There's some of the ABs. Okay. So let's put that there. Put that there. And let's take a look at the canvas. Okay. And this is not a new canvas. This has been around. So, pretty, very pretty. And this, I think, was one of the first canvases that I bought. No, I think this was the third canvas, but this was the first canvas that I bought off the Diamond Art Club app. Okay, so this is Gentle Jasmine. Okay. All right, the next one that we're going to take a look at is Rain for My Parade, Yumi Art. I've been hearing a lot about Yumi Art, so I was happy to get this, and I realized I got 2. So this is the first one. This is Rain for My Parade. Try not to get things mixed up here. All right, so let's open the box. Let's put this over here. Okay, let's look at the card. Again, toolkit. So it looks like that was that Gentle Jasmine, I feel, was a return, and they just resealed it because, like, the card, the thank you card, was kind of open, like the tab was kind of up, and the card was just thrown in the box. I have a feeling that was a return. Okay, so Rain for My Parade, bronze. Can you see that? Okay. And Rain for My Parade has, it has 98 colors, 2 Z's, 3 ABs. Okay, and that's what the little booklet looks like. All right, so let's put all of that in there. Whoopsie. All right, and let's open this puppy up. And let's see what we got. I hope everybody had a nice Father's Day. So this is what I did for Father's Day. My father's in heaven. But last night I watched the Mets play. And my father was a huge Mets fan. And I have not watched a Mets game in about 20 years. But all of a sudden, I just turned on the TV. There was nothing to look at. Because I'm not a big TV person. And the Mets were on. And I was like, okay, let me watch the Mets. Then it dawned on me. Lisa, you're watching a Mets game for the first time in about 20 or maybe 30 years. And it's Father's Day. So when I realized what was going on, I was like, yay. That made me happy. So, good memories. Very good memories. I remember going to Shea Stadium to see the Mets play. Oh my gosh, it was so hot. We were sitting up in the seats that were up in the sun. It was so hot. But I have those memories. And I remember my brother with his little Mets hat. I gotta go find those pictures. Anyway, good memories. So this is a dark canvas. It has a lot of dark colors. But I tell you what, look at that blue. Is that pretty or what? That's a very pretty shade of blue. I hope that you can see that as well as I do. And here's some more blues. I don't see any of the specials. I don't see that. All right, so let's unroll the canvas. Yeah, and see with the Gentle Jasmine, did you notice I didn't need to unroll the canvas or reverse roll it? So that lets me know it was a return. But I'm not returning it. I'm going to keep it. Because I got it. How much did I pay for it? I didn't pay much for it. Because I used codes. Alright, here we go. So, Rain for My Parade. I'm hoping that you can see that. Okay. Very pretty. Very pretty. So let me see if I move back. Rain for My Parade is, I didn't give you the specs. Rain for My Parade is 22 by 33 inches, 55.8 by 83.6 centimeters. Okay. 98 colors, 3 ABs, and 2 fairy dust diamonds. A total of 75,264 drills. So y'all, I'm counting down to how many drills it takes, or how many canvases it takes to get to 1 million. With Diamond Girl here. With Jasmine, it is, where's the info? Where's the info? I don't see the info. Hold on. Okay, here it is. 40 colors, 2 ABs, 3 iridescent diamonds, and 3 fairy dusts, with a total of 49,776 drills. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. The next one is Plant Delivery by Yumi Art. This is heavy. Oh, goodness gracious, it's heavy. This is, let me do this while I'm thinking about it. It has 76 colors, including 1 AB and 7 fairy dust diamonds, with a total of, wow, ooh, it's going to be confetti rich. A total of 143,310 diamonds. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So this one will be one of my long-term projects. So I'm setting up my journal, my diamond painting journal, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to organize it. I think I'm going to put short-term, small canvases. Short-term, then long-term would be anything that's like 90,000 or above. And medium, what kind of term would that be? I don't know. So I have short-term, long-term, what comes in the middle? I don't know. But that would be anything that's like between 40 and 90,000. So, okay. So let's look at the card. Here's my toolkit. I don't see anything in there that needs to be mentioned. Yeah, see? This is nice and neat. That was a return. That was a return. Definitely. All right, so, ooh. Okay. Plant delivery. And it's a bronze. Okay. And like I told you before, it has 98 colors. Oh, this joker is heavy. Okay, so it's got 2 packs of drills. Whoa, 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 look at all the colors. Yikes. And it lets you know if you're ever wondering, did you get all your drills? Just look at the little sticker. This says 2 of 2 packs. Okay. And this says, it says 1 of 2 packs. Okay, so these are the colors. I hope you can see that. Now, the next canvas that I buy is going to have some really bright colors, because I have a lot of canvases that have dark colors, and I'm trying to break away from that. Okay, trying to keep everything separate. All right, so, oh, this is lovely. Whoa, this is long. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is a long canvas. Okay. So, I hope that you can see this. This thing is as tall as I am, and I'm not tall, but yikes. Can you see all that? I'm rolling it over my head. Oh, Lisa, you are such a clown, girl. Can you see all that? This joker is long. Woo! Okay, this is going to, oh my God, oh goodness gracious. This is going to be a long term. Okay. So, but it's lovely. All right. Now, the last one I'm going to open is Lost Again by Richard Lorenz. One of the birdies. And it has 72 colors, including 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust diamonds, It's a total of 86,913 drills. So this would be considered a medium size. Okay. I wish I had more space so I could kit up all of them. But you know what? You kit it. I know that there's this challenge out there, 26 for 26, and I understand the concept, you know, so that you can at least touch, especially if you have a large stash, which I don't. You can at least touch the canvases because they're out in the open and they're kitted up. But I think I can only do 3 because I'm doing 3 now. I'm working, oh, by the way, the peacock one I was working on, the drill spilled on it and it was beyond repair. So I just got rid of it. And I'm also still working on Starry Night over there. And then downstairs I'm working on, oh gosh, what is it? Geneva Meadows, the fairy, Spring Fairy. Okay. So this is nice. I like this card. This is a bronze. Okay. All right. Ooh, there's my stomach. Okay. Look at the, let's look at the drills. So it comes with 1 pack of drills. And these are nice colors. They're a little bit brighter, but I want vibrant, bright colors. So I gotta look for a nice, vibrant one. I don't want something that looks kiddie and childish. This is cute. This one I have to unroll. And I don't want, I want something, like I like the renderings of like places out in Greece and sunsets and whatnot. I like that style. But I've never been to Greece, so it wouldn't hold any meaning for me. But it sure is pretty, and one can dream. I didn't say I was going to Morocco either, but I went. So never say never. Okay, so let's see. Where's the top to this thing? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Pretty. Very pretty. I could tell I'm going to have a lot of fun working on this. And like I said, this is a medium sized one, so this should take me about a month to do. But who knows? So, okay. Well, that's it. I've got a lot to clean up here. I've got some more coming. I don't know. I haven't been able to, I have been able to track my Mrs. D. I've got 2 coming from, what do you call it? Mrs. D? Mrs. something D. I've got 2 from Dreamer Design. So I think I've got a total of 5 more canvases coming. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to get downstairs and continue to work on Spring Fairy, but I'm going to clean up this mess that I've made here, and I hope that you stay well, and remember, peace. Jesus loves you.